I'm up here talking and my mic was muted. Goodness gracious. I know I must be tired. Anyway, this is just a check in and chat, nothing special. If you are around, come on in and join me. Say hello. Let me know how you doing. Doing something a little different today. Simultaneously sharing on the All for DeAndre's page as well as Autism and Us. Um, I want to reintroduce DeAndre. A couple people have questions, and I keep getting the same questions over and over again. So, thought this would be a good way, as well as to see how all of you all are doing. So, if you are around, come on in and join me for a check in and chat. Let me know what you're doing, what you're up to, while I'm also doing some web work. I hope you guys could hear me. I am just so not prepared. So I'm going to open up while I'm waiting. But anyway, today has been going pretty good. DeAndre has a cold, so his nose was running a lot. So I didn't want to send him out to school today. So he's been home all day, but still with the same energy. Too much energy. The boy wakes up on the ziggity boom. So as you come in, or even if you're not going to say anything, make sure um, to please uh, hit the like button for me just to show a little support. And if you have any questions for me, now is the best time because I am live. So you can ask me anything. You can also share how your day is, turn this down, how your day is going, what you got up for the week. Um, DeAndre is in his room playing his music, of course, or no, doing his race thing. So I'm hoping maybe Teresa will be able, I don't know, I can't remember if she had an appointment or not with her son. She may have. But if anyone comes up in here and if you want to come up on the platform with me, you are more than welcome. I'm going to put the link in the chat. So I'm probably going to be doing some background work um, and trying to run my mouth a little bit. But since I'm on DeAndre's page also, let me reintroduce him. DeAndre is 19. Um, a couple people, I guess, because of the way he acts sometimes, think he's a lot younger, but he is 19. He'll be 20 in July. He is on the spectrum. He's actually a level, I'm on the wrong page. He's a level 3 severe autism. I'm sorry, you guys. He has severe autism. Um, he's like a 5 or 6 year old in a 19-year-old body. So he still likes his toys, like his toy swords. He likes to sing. He loves to do what I call his jump dance, which is him stimming. Um, hello, Xander. How are you? Hello, Dolores. How are you? Uh, Boo Boo, how are you? Hope you guys are doing well. Um, I get a lot of because of his jump dance, DeAndre. I get a lot of comments, and I should have put this on Instagram because a lot of them come from there. But a lot of you asked about a trampoline. DeAndre has had several trampolines, several indoors and outdoors. The problem is, one, in the house, my ceilings aren't that high where we could have one. He jumps way, and I'm talking about way too high. He does have an outdoor trampoline, but it is stored away in the garage. And hopefully, I'm waiting on my daughter to come pick it up for her kids. It was one time he jumped so high, it scared me. It really scared me. So that and for other reasons, we had to take it down. So no trampolines. He does visit the trampoline parks for his jumping amusement. And he does good in the house. So doing his jump dance. I had another comment where, well, actually, a couple people said that would drive them crazy, him jumping all day. He doesn't jump all day. So that's one. Um, he does it when the mood hits him. It used to be just in the morning, but now it's more like when the mood hits him. And I let him because that's his joy that makes him feel good, and I love to see him happy. And it's not an all day thing. He may do it for the length of the song. So once the song is over, he gets it out, he's done. Or, he may hit that remote back button every couple seconds. But the longest he has done it, and this is just off and on, maybe for a couple hours. He'll do it, sit down, get back up, do it again. But he doesn't do it all day. It does not bother me whatsoever. I had a comment in Instagram where a dad said he would put a chokehold on his child if they were jumping in the house like that. And I'm like, that's kind of cruel. But no, you know, if something bothers me, I know how to go in another room. Um, does bother me a lot. It drives me crazy when he skips songs. Oh God, when he does that, because he could do that over and over again. That drives me bonkers. So I will, go in another room. But the goal is to keep him calm and keep him happy. I am used to him. I've been living with him for over 19 years now, so I am used to him. Hey Kelly, how are you? Hi Monica. What's his favorite food? Let me think. Um, I would say his absolute favorite thing to eat is spaghetti. He loves spaghetti because he'll go back 2 or 3 times when it's spaghetti day. Once upon a time, he was a very picky eater, very picky eater. He liked, uh, the usual our babies usually go for McDonald's fries and nuggets, and he still does. But as he got older, his appetite widened up. And I know a lot of parents say, like DeAndre, he was very picky. He only wanted one food. We had to keep ravioli in the house, or else he wouldn't eat things like that. But when he got older, guess when them hormones start kicking in, his appetite widened up. So now he eats a variety. Now he's still a little picky when it comes to some things, but he'll eat you out of house and home. Hey there, time out for autism. How are you? I may have to put some alcohol in mama. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's wrong, mama? You say, "Ooh, child, it's been a day. Uh-oh, uh-oh." Driving mama to drink. Mm. Exactly. I listen to the same song for days on Jordan's music play over and over. Who cares? My boy is happy camper with his music. And yes, Jordan goes to his room after a few hours of the same tune. Yes. So whatever keeps them happy. And like I said, if it starts getting to me, driving me crazy, I know how to go, into my room. My son loves chicken and cabbage. Okay. Cabbage is good. How old is your son? Um Now we didn't start off eating vegetables. Well, he would eat the, ravioli, but he did DeAndre did have a thing for peas. He loved peas. He would go in the cabinet and just get a can of peas and like here, he would eat peas by itself. So, hey girl. Hmm. Besides you needing a little alcohol, how's everything going today? Uh, so another question, a couple things people say, "Oh, he's in school. How old is he?" Well, you do know there's all types of schools. So I guess they thinking um when I say school, he's in a middle or high school. No, no, no. He's actually in an adult transition center, which accommodates our uh, loved ones of all disabilities. This is for all disabilities, and mostly the kids like DeAndre, who probably wouldn't make it into college because of his level of understanding and things. But they do still have schooling. He's in a classroom. They do schoolwork. The focus is on life skills. So they do learn a lot of life skills. They have different programs in the school, like they learn banking. They actually have an apartment, a pretend, I guess you would say, apartment in there so they can learn if they were to live independently, they would learn apartment life. And the apartment has a sofa, they had a living room, they have the kitchen, they have a washer and dryer. Um, so it's really nice. They have a little garden. So those are who are interested in gardening, they can do that. They have like assembly type work where they make jewelry, things like that. They always have something for like the holidays. The kids, they have a little gift thing. Um, Monica says her son's 15. Okay. Growing boy. Growing. My son will not eat cabbage alone, but will eat coleslaw. Okay, now see, I can't get DeAndre will not touch cabbage or coleslaw. Actually, he is playing it now and he hears your voice. Yeah, DeAndre is back there doing the same thing, but he's back and forth on that. Sounds like the racing game with the police cars. Today is my daughter. Oh, okay. Let me call her out. Be right back. Okay. Okay. Yep. So yeah, sounds like he's listening to his police sirens or playing his game. But yeah, Jordan is putting his music player up to the phone. Oh, oh, I can't hear it, but oh, music, music is it's a beautiful thing for our babies. I think that's their it. gives them a place of happiness. The dancing, the music, the sounds. And you know what the funniest thing is? And I don't know if you guys go through it too or have noticed it with your children. DeAndre could be very loud in the house. He can have the TV up loud, motorcycle sounds, boom, boom. But if we go outside and there's a real motorcycle or a real siren, covers his ears. It's like it just really bothers him. I'm like, wow. I guess it's well, I know it's a difference, but the noise makes, but wow. Hi there, Jacoby. Do he like when you are recording him in the videos? My son doesn't like to do videos with me. Yes, actually. Um, now I know when DeAndre doesn't want to be bothered. And if I turn the camera on, if he doesn't want to be bothered, he'll kind of let me know. Like if he's in the middle of something, I get that face, so I'll leave him alone. But DeAndre records, he'll get on the computer when he's in camera mode. He has a webcam on his computer. He records himself. When he wants me to introduce him, I don't know if you ever seen those videos of me introducing him. He'll bring me the phone because he likes for me to record introducing DeAndre. So it doesn't at times it does, but he doesn't like it. So, but I can pretty much tell. And actually, while I'm online, he'll come get in the camera because he wants people to see him. But I have a phone. Well, I did full of photos on his computer. His computer, we had to delete a whole lot of photos. He is a camera buff. Hi, Tiffany. Interesting. Absolutely love DeAndre's karaoke sessions. Oh, he drives me crazy with those karaoke sessions. Yes, Jordan doesn't like loud voices or loud laughing. Yeah, but and isn't that funny though? That is so strange. They can be loud themselves or turn up their music or their TV or whatever they're doing. And then, oh, and um, you were speaking of camera. Now I have a granddaughter who is on the spectrum. Now she's the opposite of DeAndre. So when you say camera, like if I wanted to take a picture of her, she immediately know. So that's why I rarely show her, but um she doesn't like to be touched. It's strange. And she's more of a like a level 1, 2-ish, level 2. Um but you can't even touch her. If I want a hug, it's kind of like, I know she loves me. She likes for me to do things for her, but really with nobody, she doesn't like to be touched. She doesn't like she doesn't like pictures. If you do take a picture of her, you have to catch her off guard or, things like that. Jacoby says my brother's YouTube channel has 43 subs. Awesome. Awesome, Jacoby. Mm, okay, I subscribe. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. American. Oh, we got keep getting texts and phone calls here. Yep. So the other thing is a lot of people see DeAndre jump dancing and think he goes out into the world of like he enjoys sports. That's not really the case. DeAndre is shy when he gets around a lot of people, thinking it's like a sensory issue. I get a lot of questions about does he play basketball or he should be running track. Trust and believe. We've tried all the sports. DeAndre he gets very, when we go out, believe it or not, he will stick up under me or his sister or whoever, he's familiar with. He's right up under them. You have to kind of coax them and get them comfortable enough to do things. He's tried the basketball, he's tried the baseball. He didn't do bad in baseball, he just wouldn't run. Um, his thing is he likes fitness. So I geared him towards boxing because he started that when he was little. When he had ABA, they incorporated it in his ABA sessions. So he really enjoys that. That's his safe place. And then if he gets frustrated and I know he's having a bad day, I can say, go downstairs and hit the bag. And he's okay with that instead of banging on the walls or whatever. So he likes boxing. Um, and I really appreciate the coach that we found. He's very patient with them. I see a lot of the, younger boys more advanced than DeAndre when it comes to boxing. Well, DeAndre's still learning. The coach is really, really patient with teaching him techniques. So he's getting it. He's getting it. He knows how to hit the bag, but he got to learn the stance, and he still has a problem with the jump rope. So he can do all the other exercises, but when it comes to the jump rope, it is just so funny. I don't think Jordan knows any different from FaceTime or recording. He does all his doctor's appointments online. Oh, okay. And visits the family on my phone. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we've had a few on doctor's appointment. DeAndre gets bored when he had one of his anxiety therapies on telehealth. And, it was hard. He wanted to get up so bad. Thank you. Hi, Jesse. How are you? You too, Jacoby. How are you? I'm just on here with a check in and chat, see how everybody's doing, and sort of answering some questions about DeAndre. Well, I am answering questions about DeAndre. So if you have any questions for me, or even about myself, I'm a somewhat open book. um, oh, but back to the school too. So his school does all that, and they focus on life skills, and they go on trips, and they have what they call a job preparation where, outside like Michigan Rehabilitation Services, they came in, I think they'll be there for like 12 weeks. They give them a training course to help them prepare for jobs like for summer, or help them find something they can do. So it's really a great thing for him because he'll be in the school until he's 26. So I'm glad he had that opportunity. So DeAndre did not graduate with high school diploma. So that's the reason he's there. He graduated with a certificate of completion. So um and the one thing I do like about his high school though, even though their class, was the special needs class, they were included in the graduation. That was a beautiful thing. Beautiful sight. He was able to walk with the class of 2024. So here in Michigan, once they finish high school, they get the boot. You gotta go. I know in some places I've heard, the kids can stay in the school until they're 22. But here, they graduate, they go to their prospective places. Now, I also heard though after 26 there is another program. I forgot what it's called that he'd probably be able to enter into. I have to get the name of it. Um, but yeah, how is the schooling in you guys areas and what kind of programs do you guys have? Let me see if I can find the name. But I think this is for you don't have to be 26. I think they accept. Yeah, it's called the STEP program. But I don't think they can I don't know how it works. I have to read more into it. Hey there, Aisha. How are you? Yeah, I would have to read more into this. I don't know. Oh, they start at, oh, they go from 14 to ages 70. That's pretty good. So I guess once he gets out of Drew, he can transition over into this program. But that's pretty good. 14, all ages, basically. All ages. What are you up to today, Aisha? How are you? How's the princess? Mm, that's awesome. We tried all that for Jordan, and his anxiety was through the roof. Okay. Our kids can go to Learning Center till 21 and then move into life skills at a day program. Okay, okay. 21. Okay. Yeah, I heard yep, 21 and 22. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's still pretty good because they can transition, but I'm sorry he wasn't able. I know the anxiety can be something. That anxiety is a mood. Jordan graduated at 18 and left the school system. We do have community support, though, if Jordan wants to do activities. Okay. Yeah. It's always good to have that support. Always. Yep. Actually, DeAndre's uh the tech that used to be his RBT, she had started a group for those his age, but she got busy, so I'm hoping she starts it back up. Only thing around here is so hard to find um groups for their age, like over 18. In his case, a boys group where they hang out and do things together. Um, and it's not far, you don't have to drive far to. I know they do have group programs, but they're either far out or, you know. Um, so she was doing things with the boys around his age, which was good. They would go play games. We met at the library one time. They went bowling, things like that. I think the last thing they were going to plan a shopping trip. So it was good because he was familiar with her. And then it was just like maybe two or three other boys. So that's what I'm hoping she will start up real soon. Start it back up, rather. So anybody have anything exciting happening for this coming weekend? I was just got a thought. There are so many wonderful things happening here in Detroit for Autism Awareness Month, just back to back. Either I open my email or log on Facebook, and there is so many things happening in April. I'm gonna have to make a list of things. So if you are in the metro area, I'm gonna make a list and probably do a live to read them off. It's beautiful. I love to see all the things that are happening now. We got some movers and shakers. Aisha, are you still here? Aisha is one of them. Um, she helps parents with their IEPs, and she will also be a speaker at our upcoming Sweatpants and Mimosas event. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to take time today and make a list of everything happening. How's everyone's weather? DeAndre come home early. Our schools did due to tornado warnings. Actually, the weather is mild. I haven't been outside and I haven't really looked. But DeAndre stayed home today because when he woke up, I mean, he was just totally congested. And then he had, you know, his whole face was covered. Poor baby. He has a cold. And I didn't want to send him in there like that. You wouldn't think he had a cold, but, with all his energy. But he's been home all day. So yeah. Tornadoes are going on everywhere. Oh my God. Tornadoes. This weather is crazy. We had one day, I think it was just one day of beautiful 70-degree weather. Then the next day it started raining. And it was cold again. Tornadoes. We didn't have a tornado in the city, but not too far away from us, they had a couple tornadoes that really caused some havoc. I'm like, wow. And it's like they just keep happening. Just keep happening. Yep, the weather is crazy. Let me see. And for those, I'm gonna put the link in for our beautiful faces of autism too. Let me get that link. If you want to submit your photos, we are accepting the submissions now. And I will start posting the first day in April. Uh-oh. I hope he feels better soon. It's terrible. Yes, yes, it is. I bought a air purifier just for his room, and I should have got a well, he has a humidifier, but I bought an air purifier, and then I have his, you know, his he has his nebulizer, because when he gets colds, his asthma kicks in, so congested, the asthma. But then, like I said, you wouldn't even know. But I bought the air purifier, so I'm hoping that helps out if he stays in his room. Usually, if Baltimore, Maryland gets bad weather, it just moves on up. Wow. So they got, I'm assuming they got bad weather. I know one thing, I don't want to see any more snow. I don't want to see a lick of snow. I just don't want to see it. I can't wait till the summertime. Let me see if I can pin this. Can I pin it? Let me see. Let's see if you'll let me pin. No. Nope, it won't let me pin it. Well, you guys, I guess I was gonna do some web work, but I am gonna do it, but I think I'm gonna get off of here so I can concentrate. Because I'll open up a page and I won't be able to finish. But I'm gonna do a little web work and get off of here. For those of you who are in the book club, I'll see you guys at 7 this evening. So on that note, and feel free, as I said, anytime you see me on live, feel free to ask questions. I do not mind answering if you like to know something about DeAndre or myself, Autism and Us, anything we have going on, feel free. And I will see you guys later. Jordan has the same thing with asthma. Yes, no, right. Yep, I don't know why that's so funny. His asthma doesn't bother him any other time except for, sometimes when he's really, 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 really hyper in the wintertime. We have to keep that nebulizer on deck. All right, you guys. I'll see y'all later. Till next time. Bye bye.